Welcome everybody. Today we're going to talk about processed foods, some of their side effects, as well as some healthier alternatives. Now you might be wondering, what are processed foods? Well, processed foods are basically food-like products that have been broken down, altered and refined, and then reassembled in order to create a much more marketable product that has a longer shelf life and a lower cost. These foods are generally found in your supermarket in brightly colored cardboard boxes, plastic packaging, and aluminum cans, and they usually always have a very lengthy nutritional label. Processed foods are nutritionally deficient. This is because they're not real food or even made up with real food ingredients. And that's why you'll often see the packaging stating that the product has been fortified or enriched, is sugar-free, low-fat, or even diet. And when in reality, the only things that are actually added in are harmful toxins, chemicals, and preservatives. And the products are often made up of GMOs. So now let's talk about some well-known or popular processed food items. These are foods like frozen pizzas and entrees or microwavable foods, canned goods, margarine, fast foods, hot dogs and deli meats, crackers, chips and soda, or any other food with a very lengthy ingredient list. Sometimes these foods are hard to point out. That's why it's so important to learn to read nutritional labels. Some red flag ingredients that you'll want to keep an eye out for are hydrogenated vegetable oils, especially soybean, cottonseed, and corn, high fructose corn syrup, enriched grains and flours, artificial dyes and colors, artificial flavors, and salt. Some other things that you'll want to be able to identify are aspartame, MSG, thickening agents, or any other type of binder, filler, or additive. I often get asked, what are the side effects and dangers of processed foods? Well, there really are so many dangerous side effects of consuming processed foods, but especially when it's done on a regular basis. This is simply because our bodies don't recognize processed foods as real food. And that's why they've been shown to cause high amounts of inflammation in the body, bad cholesterol levels, high blood pressure, low energy levels, obesity and diabetes, severe skin conditions including acne and eczema, immune and digestive system disorders, and even learning disabilities. So now that we know what processed foods actually are and some of their dangerous side effects, let's talk about what foods we should be eating. We should be eating whole foods. Whole foods are real foods with only one ingredient. These are foods like beans, nuts and seeds, whole grains and mushrooms, fruits and vegetables, grass-fed beef, and even free-range chicken and eggs. Some really great alternatives to refined sugars and sweeteners are pure honey, vanilla beans, dates, coconut palm sugar, stevia leaf powders, and fruits such as bananas, apples, figs, and raisins. The best alternative to regular table salt is pure Himalayan sea salt, which has 84 minerals and elements that are in fact beneficial to health and wellness. The bottom line is, stay as far away from processed foods as you can and start to choose whole foods. You'll soon be on your way to a much healthier life. Thanks for tuning in. Please leave any questions or comments you have below.